first experience I ever had in the States in a real competition. So this was pretty challenging, but this was so much fun. I had so much great time with other chefs. I had the chance to show up to the gaming community my skills, and it's such a great opportunity to me, to show the crazy cuisine of this crazy Spaniard.
My background includes some schooling, but I worked in the restaurant and catering business for 12 more years, and mostly just all of my family. Self-taught most of the way. I have had schooling, and so I started when I was very young.
My greatest influence would have to be probably a few mentors that I've had throughout my 28-year career in food service while I was in the Marine Corps. To include also my mother as a young child. One of my fondest memories was making eggs. In 1977 was the first time I ever made scrambled eggs. I just remember that science kind of occurring at that time. So there's been multiple influences throughout my career.
A lot. As I said before, it was a nice way to show to the Gainesville crowd, Gainesville community, our restaurant, my cuisine, and our style. In Savoy, every day we make everything from scratch. We bring to Gainesville quality ingredients from Europe, from New York, from Miami, to make Savoy a unique experience.
My first memories of being in the kitchen, I was really young. I was about 4 or 5, cooking with my mom, my aunts. We came from a very large Lebanese family. I had lots of cousins. And we did so much baking, bread baking, and pastries as well. So those are my first memories, being in the kitchen with my grandparents.
I had the opportunity to cook for large quantities of Marines and sailors throughout my career, 25-year career in the Marine Corps, as well as a lot of fine dining with general officers and senators and congressmen and presidents and vice presidents and things like that. And while doing that, I've had the opportunity to learn a lot and mentor a lot of additional Marines coming up through their career as well. Been able to go to school, get educated, and trained as well at that same time.
Of course, absolutely. I have to take care of the contestants because Harvey is such a talented chef and Chef Patrick. So you can never be afraid, but you can relax as well. So I have to make sure I will be ready for that challenge.
I say probably Ina Garten is my all-time favorite.
My secret weapon, I would say, would have to be attention to detail. Everything that I do, I put lots of thought and consideration into what I do, and I make sure that I only provide the finest quality at the end of the product. Attention to detail for sure.
This was intense, this was intense. We know each other before the competition, but everyone is really focused, in creating dishes, checking about the timing. So, not at all. It is not competition enough, to say like crash competition like that. But this was intense, of course.
My cooking classes are here in my home. We travel extensively, so I love to bring back recipes and cooking knowledge back with me and incorporate them in our weekly classes. So I had Around the World this past year, and now we're doing a Kicking It in the Kitchen here. I created them just have something fun to do, teach people to cook. I love to cook so much. I love to share everything that I know. I love food, so I want everyone to have that same love and bring it to their family and to their life.
Probably that I have traveled extensively throughout the world and have eaten many types of food throughout my career, not only in the Marine Corps but also outside prior to coming in the Marine Corps and afterwards as well.
Absolutely. And the first thing Little Gainesville showed me is how charitable Gainesville is. That is pretty important to me. Like this community really believe in that amazing charities.
It's always said I have 5 children and 3 grandsons.
I really enjoy eating as well and experiencing and trying new cuisines whenever I'm not in the kitchen cooking myself. I also enjoy doing a lot of antiquing and things like that, getting the history on things like that, a lot of kind of cultural things throughout the years and learning about them.
Say love, baby.
I'm looking forward, and I believe I should be chosen as a competitor because of my extensive background in training, and education, and knowledge in the food service industry, and that's why I believe I should be chosen.
Well, I would love to represent Gainesville globally and every home chef here in Central Florida specifically, but all